Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. You may not be aware because pretty much nobody cares about this event at all, but Logan Paul just kissed Floyd Mayweather. Sorry, did I say kiss? I meant box, but that was pretty much equivalent to a lover's passionate kiss. Now, here's the story, right? Mr. Floyd is like undefeated god-tier boxer, apparently, like 50 wins, 0 losses, professional, whatever. I think his only L is getting into a ring with Logan Paul because he just kind of lost there. But yeah, it's kind of become a hot topic the past couple of hours because the fight just went down, and after 8 rounds, there was no winner. And I was not aware about this whole thing, that there wasn't going to be any winner and no judges. Apparently this whole thing was an exhibition match or whatever. I mean, I don't really care. I'm just kind of annoyed that there's no winner. Like, who actually cares about a fight if there's no winner? Now, obviously people are saying that Floyd Mayweather won because, I mean, come on, he obviously won. If you just take a look at the stats and stuff, it's pretty clear that Mayweather won. But the fact that Logan lasted 8 rounds with the greatest boxer is, like, up for, like, super big debate because some people are saying, wow, Logan Paul is really good. He survived for 8 rounds. Not anybody can do that. And other people are saying that, who cares? Floyd was just playing defensively. He wasn't really taking it seriously. He didn't really need to knock him out, right? Apparently, Floyd hasn't knocked out anyone since 2011, so, you know. But yeah, pretty much there have been some really, really funny memes about the whole thing. Like, essentially, the first 4 rounds, Logan Paul came in, like, swinging and, you know, obviously pretty much just missed everything. He hit, like, I think his accuracy was, like, 13% of all punches or something, which is like, okay, dude, that's pretty bad. But yeah, after the first 4 rounds, he got super tired. So essentially, when Floyd did anything, he would just straight up hug him, because Logan has like this history of like grappling and MMA or whatever the heck. So yeah, he's pretty good at hugging people. So yeah, because Logan was essentially hugging this guy for 30 minutes straight, a bunch of memes came out of the whole thing, and people are saying that yeah, they're just lovers pretty much. Now, Logan's delusional brother is still on his tirade about saying how Logan Paul won this. You know, Jake Paul just being an idiot. We got a bunch of super funny tweets to look at. Jake Paul didn't even step in the ring and he got KO'd Lamau. So here we have a tweet from Jake Paul. I don't know why he's named himself Paul. Is he like a Pokemon and just says his own name or something? So yeah, he says 51, essentially saying Mayweather's score was 50-0, so it's 51, essentially he lost to Logan Paul, that's what he's implying. Holy frick, my brother just beat Floyd Mayweather. And then Sway responds with the stats. Now, we all know Logan Paul is a giant scaredy cat because he was offered a $100 million fight to 1v1 me in Roblox, but he just kind of declined because he's a loser. So yeah, he settled for the irrelevant guy, you know, Mayweather or whatever. Honestly, I'm kind of glad it turned out like this because if Logan beat Floyd Mayweather, he would 100% have a rematch with KSI, and I'm just tired of seeing that. And I think the entire world would break if this guy beat the greatest boxer. Society of Logan Paul got KO'd Mayweather Paul. Honestly, that would be pretty nice to see, but seeing as a guy hasn't KO'd someone since 2011, that was very, very unlikely. But I'll tell you, I don't really care if Logan Paul gets KO'd. I mean, he seems like an alright guy. He plays with Pokemon cards, sure. But Jake Paul, that guy needs to get KO'd. Honestly, I've never ever been hyped for any of these boxing fights, but Jake Paul versus KSI, I'm gonna be hyped for that one, dude. That fight might be the only thing I might actually pay for, you know? Psych, I'm never paying for any of these useless fights, dude. Complete waste of money. Like, if you spent $50 for this, dude, like, to see 2 guys hug out, I mean, you can just search it up online, come on. And I'm not talking about the boxing fight. You can search up 2 guys hugging if you wanted to see this. Logan Paul lasted without getting KO'd. Stay tuned for the real fight. Listen, honestly, I'm not familiar enough with the sport of boxing to ascertain if staying 8 rounds with Mayweather without getting knocked out is a big deal or not. But honestly, I'm a caveman, okay? Ooga booga, no result, I don't care. People are also circulating this image of Jake Paul looking at his phone saying, caption this, thank God my brother didn't get KO'd. I swear to God, when God created Jake Paul, it's like 90% mouth, 8% douchebag, and like 2% brain. Just kidding, they replaced brain with slime. Floyd Mayweather collecting his $50 million after hugging a YouTuber for 30 minutes. Honestly, on the flip side, I don't know if Logan Paul is getting paid as much as Floyd Mayweather. I highly doubt it. I think he'll probably get paid less, but even if he got like $1 million off this, dude, that's pretty good. good. I mean, Logan Paul made it a couple years ago already with multi-millions. He really doesn't need any extra money, but honestly, if you think of it on a solely monetary perspective and not an ego type of internet beef type of thing, I mean, Logan Paul got a dub. But unironically, I don't think he cares about money that much. He's more of the ego guy. Commentator is YouTuber Logan Paul packing his bags. A grandpa just sparred with a YouTuber for 30 minutes and made $100 million plus. Gotta respect it. Dude, I never understood the sport of boxing, dude. It's like just some boneheads punching each other. Why? I just don't get the point, you know? Maybe because I'm a little weak twig, but come on. I mean, we're in the modern ages. We have weapons, dude. If somebody comes for me, I'm not gonna fight with my fists. I'm gonna fight with my bazooka, dude. Let's see who wins then. It's crazy how the YouTuber Logan Paul beat Floyd Mayweather the GOAT 51, and we've got one of those memes. Listen, if you're one of those people who actually saw the fight and thinks that Logan Paul won, you're like straight up delusional. And I'm not comparing this to the Logan Paul versus KSI. Like, if you saw the Logan Paul versus KSI and thought that Logan Paul won, that can possibly be forgiven because it was pretty much up to the judges and how they saw the whole thing, and if Logan Paul didn't do the foul, he would win or something, I don't know. But yeah, that fight was actually really close, and you could have made the mistake, but this fight, no way, man. There was absolutely no indication of him winning. When you get paid $100 million to dance around the ring with a YouTuber, I've never seen someone so happy to be in a boxing ring. You're the greatest boxer of all time and can knock out a YouTuber for the culture. Listen, I don't think he's not like a hitman, okay? He's not hired to knock out people. His goal is to literally win the boxing match. If he has to be the most boring guy ever and, you know, only jab or something, he's gonna do that, okay? There's a reason he's 50-0. I'm gonna tell my kids this was Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, and it's like two guys just kind of frolicking around at the beach. Oh my god, Logan Paul after round 4 be like, Huggies, little snugglers. Oh my god. Dude, the internet is absolutely merciless. Dude, these are hilarious. Oh my god, Logan every time he got punched. Truly feel bad for anyone who dropped $50 on this. I mean, we say this every single fight, okay? Despite the fact that everybody knows it's not gonna be some spectacular event, people just spend money on it. I mean, you're just an idiot. Bro, this is what I was watching. Hats off to Logan Paul. He went 8 rounds with the greatest boxer ever. Not a good look for Floyd. Don't care. It was a freaking sparring match. Come on. People acting like he should have KO'd Paul. Why? All he needed to do was show up, outbox him, and walk out with millions into his bank account. I mean, I agree. Like, you can't knock someone for not knocking someone, you know? I don't know why I made a pun there. My brain just auto-generates that. My man McLovin would have KO'd the Pauls. If you want to KO a Paul brother, just give them like a math equation or something. I am begging society to stop giving the Paul brothers attention. I mean, we say this a lot, but honestly, they're pretty interesting people, okay? Not the smartest people, but they know how to stay relevant. Like, the amount of time, like, Jake Paul will do absolutely anything. I mean, he literally got himself arrested just to stay relevant. Like, he's an actual clown. Like, he will just do the most absurd, random stuff. Like, he goes after commentary YouTubers like Cody Ko. Then he goes into, like, the protests and breaks windows and steals stuff for no reason. He's such a clown, man. I can't get over it. Logan Paul, at least I can respect, because after the incident with the forest, he's just been on an upward rise, okay? I mean, respect him for boxing KSI, respect for even stepping in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, respect for the whole Pokemon craze and bringing it back. I mean, he's been doing some great things. Now, after seeing the boxing match between Logan and Floyd, KSI's ego got even bigger than it already has, so you're saying that I'm now the best boxer in the world. Obviously, he's saying this because Logan Paul kind of lasted with Floyd Mayweather and KSI beat Logan Paul, therefore he's better than Floyd Mayweather. Now, I'm just gonna be 100% completely honest. KSI would get destroyed by Mayweather. Okay, that's not even a question, but he doesn't have to be the best boxer in the world. All he needs to be is better than Jake Paul and knock his ass out, and I'm on his side, okay? Listen, I'm actually highly anticipating this event because, oh my god, Jake Paul's giant ego has just been growing and growing and growing. And it's like, you know, when KSI is a giant ego, it's fine, okay? He's a likable guy. But when Jake Paul is a giant ego, he beat like Deji, he beat a Nissan Gibb or Joe Weller and all that, and it's like, dude, oh my god, it's like these little bees going after him. He used to fight the queen, man. Come on. I just called KSI Queen Bee, but whatever. But honestly, just close your eyes and imagine just Jake Paul getting knocked out in front of the entire world. What an amazing feeling. I would probably go back in time and purchase the tickets to the event. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in conclusion, Logan Paul had a very nice hug with Floyd Mayweather for 8 rounds straight, for 30 minutes straight, and honestly, it was a pretty boring event. Like if you paid for it, you got scammed, no question. I mean, if you're a boxing fan, if you're a YouTuber fan, either way you got scammed. At this point, I don't really care what Logan Paul does anymore, who he boxes. I only care about KSI and Jake Paul's fight, or if any girls want to fight. There was like that Tana Mongo and Corinna fight or whatever, like Gabby Hanna fight maybe. I don't know, man. That would be pretty interesting as well. Anyways, fellas, that's about it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Smash the like button if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Comment below for the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.